Have you ever pondered about what could possibly happen if the Titanoboa, the largest snake to have ever existed, met the Megalodon, the biggest shark in history? A thought that might send chills down your spine, right? Well, let's gather around the campfire of curiosity and explore this thrilling premise. In one corner, we have the Titanoboa, a colossal serpent that slithered the earth approximately 60 million years ago. This beast, stretching up to 13 meters long, was a true titan of the tropics. And in the other corner, the Megalodon, this monstrous marine predator, spanning up to 18 meters, was the undisputed ruler of the ancient oceans. Imagine just for a moment, these two prehistoric behemoths crossing paths, an encounter of epic proportions, a clash of titans like nothing the world has ever seen. The suspense is palpable, isn't it? Stay with us as we dive into the world of these prehistoric giants. So, who or what exactly was the Titanoboa, you might ask? It's a name that sends shivers down the spine, and for good reason. The Titanoboa was no ordinary snake. It was a prehistoric beast that reigned supreme during the Paleocene epoch, just after the extinction of the dinosaurs. Imagine a snake so colossal that it dwarfs the largest anaconda. Yes, that's the Titanoboa for you. This monstrous serpent measured a staggering 12.8 meters in length. That's about the length of a school bus. And it's not just the length that's mind-boggling. The Titanoboa tipped the scales at an estimated 1,135 kilograms. To put this into perspective, that's roughly the same weight as a small car. The Titanoboa was a creature of the tropics. It thrived in the sweltering, humid climate of what is now modern-day Colombia. Its home was a vast, dense rainforest, teeming with a variety of prey. The Titanoboa was a constrictor, much like the pythons and boas we know today. It would wrap its powerful muscular body around its prey, squeezing until the unfortunate creature could breathe no more. As for its diet, the Titanoboa was not fussy. It would feast on anything it could get its jaws around, from small mammals to large reptiles. Due to its enormous size, the Titanoboa was at the top of its food chain, with no known predators. So how did it hunt? Well, the Titanoboa was an ambush predator. It would lie in wait, camouflaged within the dense foliage or submerged in water, and strike when its prey least expected it. With its stealth, strength, and size, the Titanoboa was an apex predator, a true terror of the tropics. Now that we have a better understanding of this formidable snake, let's turn our attention to its potential adversary, the Megalodon. Now let's dive into the ocean to meet the Megalodon. This monstrous creature, whose name literally means big tooth, was the largest shark to ever roam our planet's waters. Its sheer size is almost incomprehensible. Picture this. The Megalodon could reach lengths of up to 18 meters. That's almost as long as a bowling lane. But it doesn't stop there. This marine giant weighed as much as 50,000 kilograms. That's equivalent to about 7 fully grown African elephants. And if you think that's impressive, wait until you hear about its teeth. The Megalodon's teeth could be over 7 inches long. That's longer than the average human hand. These enormous creatures were not just big, but they were also expert hunters. They lived in warm, oceanic environments where they had a smorgasbord of prey to choose from. Their favorite? Whales. Their hunting strategy was simple and effective. They would aim for the whale's fins, crippling their movement, and then go in for the kill. The Megalodon's jaws were so powerful that they could crush a small car like a soda can. Yes, you heard that right. Their bite was more potent than that of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's safe to say that nothing in the ocean or on land could rival the Megalodon in terms of sheer predatory power. Despite their intimidating presence, Megalodons were not mindless killing machines. They lived in complex societies much like modern sharks and had to navigate the challenges of their environment. They had to contend with changes in sea levels, competition for food, and even global cooling events. Yet for all their power and adaptability, the Megalodon vanished from our oceans around 2.5 million years ago. The reasons behind their extinction are still a topic of ongoing research. Some scientists believe it was due to a lack of food, while others suggest it was because of the cooling of the oceans. Now that we've explored the life of the Megalodon, it's time to imagine what could happen if these two creatures ever crossed paths. So, what do you think might happen if the Titanoboa met the Megalodon? Let's dive into this hypothetical encounter between two of the most terrifying prehistoric creatures that have ever existed. Imagine this. The Titanoboa, a colossal snake stretching up to 13 meters long, weighing in at over 1,000 kilograms. This giant constrictor ruled the tropical ecosystems of South America some 60 million years ago. Its immense size and strength made it an apex predator, constricting its prey with crushing force. On the other side, we have the Megalodon, the largest shark to have ever swum in our oceans. At a staggering 18 meters long and weighing over 60,000 kilograms, this prehistoric shark was an unrivaled predator. Its jaw, lined with rows of giant razor-sharp teeth, could exert a bite force of over 10,000 kilograms. Now, let's picture a face-off between these two titans. The Megalodon, king of the oceans, meets the Titanoboa, ruler of the rainforests. The first thing to consider is the environment. The Titanoboa, being a terrestrial creature, would be at a significant disadvantage in the open ocean. The Megalodon, on the other hand, would be a fish out of water quite literally, in the dense jungles where the Titanoboa thrived. In terms of physical prowess, the Megalodon would likely have the upper hand. Its immense size and powerful bite could potentially overpower the Titanoboa. However, the Titanoboa's constricting abilities should not be underestimated. If it managed to wrap itself around the Megalodon, the shark could find itself in a deadly squeeze. As for the likely outcome of such a clash, well, that's a tough call. It's a bit like comparing apples to oranges, or in this case, snakes to sharks. Each creature was perfectly adapted to its own environment and had its own unique set of survival skills. Whether it's the Titanoboa or the Megalodon, one thing is certain. These were some of the most fearsome creatures that have ever roamed the earth.
Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. That's all for Nifty Narration.